So many people ask me, why Barabri Party Pakistan? It's a valid question because after all, in Election Commission of Pakistan, there are about, I think, 150 or so parties registered as political parties. And I think probably 15 or 20 of them are known to some extent or active to some extent in Pakistan. Major parties are probably 3, 4, 5, which you see every day in the newspapers or on the ground. To understand why Barabri Party Pakistan was established, one has to understand class-based politics, and one has to understand how politics under capitalist democracy works. Barabri Party Pakistan is a brainchild of Jawad Ahmed, who is a well-known, well-respected singer, artist, political and social activist. In fact, I can say that it's the essence of his lifelong struggle so far. Fundamentally, Barabri Party Pakistan was established to challenge the current ruling class. So the question is, who is the ruling class? Under class-based system, ruling class is the group of people, individuals, who own means of production. Means of production are all those methods, vehicles, opportunities through which one can make wealth and create wealth, amass wealth, and wealth gets concentrated in fewer and fewer hands. And because of that, then these people have not only wealth, but they also have social and political clout, which they use to the best of their advantage. This ruling class, which is a very small number actually, it's only a few 100,000 people out in a country of 250 million, 240 million people. These people are present in all major political parties, whether it's PTI, whether it's PMLN, or People's Party. Which means that they are the ones who make decisions in these parties. They are the ones who get elected. They are the ones who sit in parliament, and they are the ones who make decisions. Even though they belong to different political parties, and in fact, ironically, they move from one party to another. They go through revolving doors, they come and they go. Even though they are in different parties, and politically they are opponents, in public or on television, they are fighting with each other, they are calling each other names. But behind the doors, behind the scenes, their interests are the same, their benefits are the same, so they protect each other. So that is why it does not matter to them whether they're in one political party or another, because their agenda is the same, their goal is the same, and when it comes to actually their own benefit, they forget about all their differences and become one and promote that benefit or that advantage to themselves. And because of that, whether one party is in power or the other party is in power, the condition of the common people in Pakistan, which is middle class, working class, their life does not change, they do not improve, their problems stay the same, and we can see that. The proof is in front of our eyes. The poverty in the past 76 years has not decreased. In fact, it's increased. People still don't have access to good quality education. They don't have access to good healthcare system. They don't even have drinking water, clean drinking water. They're deprived of that. That's the fundamental of life. So the simple reason for that is that all the decisions that are made in the parliament, all the decisions are made in all those institutions, they are controlled and managed by this small class. And there is no political party, a mass political party, which is based on a leftist ideology. So now the question is, what is leftist ideology? Now the leftist ideology, in political context, it's basically ideology where politically we stand with the working class, we stand with the middle class, we stand with all those hard working people who actually make it possible to create wealth. And in fact, they are the ones who make the country run. But they don't have any share in the wealth that is created. They don't have any share in how decisions are made in the country. So a leftist political party not only organizes them, unites them, empowers them, and makes them politically active, it also puts them in that seat of power. These are the people who own leftist parties. Leftist parties are not run, managed, or controlled by this rich, land-owning, capitalist, industrialist class. These parties are owned, managed, run, and decisions are made by this class, which is 99% in Pakistan, or anywhere in fact. And they are the ones who make decisions of this party. That is the kind of party Barabri Party was created, was established to become. Historically, we have to understand in Pakistan and in the whole world, in the 60s and 70s, in many countries, there were large leftist movements. Those movements included not only working class, but students, intellectuals, journalists, lawyers, all people from all walks of life. And the same thing happened in Pakistan. In fact, General Ayub Khan was deposed. He was a dictator. He was deposed because of the result of this mass movement. And it is because of that movement that People's Party was created. In fact, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto basically capitalized on that movement. He came up with his slogan, Roti, Kapda aur Makan, to entice and politicize working class. And then he was able to depose Ayub Khan and then establish this political party, People's Party. But many people don't understand or don't realize that even though People's Party was supposedly leftist party, the problem is that it was still owned and managed by the land-owning class. In fact, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto himself was a large landowner. We all know that. And thus, the people who actually were ideologues, who were the leftist ideologues in the party, were sidelined. And unfortunately, after Zulfikar Ali Bhutto was hanged, Ziaul Haq became the dictator. They hunted those leftists who believed in this ideology. They were jailed, tortured. Many of them left Pakistan. And since then, since Ziaul Haq's time, Pakistan has been ruled by parties belonging to the left, has been ruled by rightist political parties. So now the question comes, what is or who are these rightist political parties? What makes a rightist political party? We believe that the rightist political parties are those who stand with the large, rich people, mostly those who owned means of production. Mostly in Pakistan, these are large landowners. They're also capitalists. They're also industrialists. These are large traders who do import-export. These are owners of banks, insurance companies, large corporations. These are the people whose interest these rightist political parties protect, and that they are the ones who support and actually maintain the status quo. So since then, there has been no leftist political party in Pakistan. Because of their wealth, they have monopolized decision-making power. They basically are there, have infiltrated, and they have hijacked the whole system. The whole country is under their control. It's the politics. Many people don't realize that it is the politics through which decisions are made. If the political decisions are wrong, if the political decisions are unfair, if the political decisions are opaque, the whole downstream mechanism, including your governance, will be the same. It will be unfair, it will be opaque, and it will only benefit those who are up in the system and for whose benefit these decisions were made. And we see that in Pakistan. Thus, a party was direly needed, which actually not only represents middle class and working class, but aims to bring these people into active politics, not just be passive voters, and empower them and encourage them and educate them and organize them so they can themselves either sit in the assemblies themselves or send their representatives from the same class. That is the only way that Pakistan will change for the better for these people, for middle class and working class. One more thing that I think in the last is important to understand, that in Barabri Party Pakistan, which is basically a party of common people of Pakistan, electables, these members of the ruling class who are there, first of all, they will not come to us. But if they do, if they have a change of heart, change of mind, they feel like they are sympathetic to the plight of the average Pakistani and they want to contribute, they will be welcome. However, they will not be given tickets. They will not be put on a table where decisions are made, because that is the problem that we are there to fix. So once a member of a ruling class or a capitalist class enters this kind of a party, the whole character of the party changes. And that is why we made a decision that these people are welcome, but they will not be given tickets. So in the parliament, only middle class and working class people can sit, solve their own problems, discuss issues, and actually make laws and policies for their benefit, to their advantage, and to, of course, advantage of their children and families. So I invite all members of the middle class and working class. Now that includes doctors, engineers, IT professionals, entrepreneurs, healthcare professionals, people from all walks of life, journalists, intellectuals, poets, and people from the working class, which are traditionally considered people who work in the fields, who work in the factories, construction businesses, etc. They are the people this party is established for. These are the people who are going to be the future owners and of the party. They are the ones we want should come in, take the leadership role, and then run the party, own the party, and send their own representatives to parliament through organization, through collective power, because we believe it's the collective power that eventually makes the difference, not just in Pakistan, but anywhere in the world. And actually the history is testament to this fact, that when the people get together, when they make up their mind that they have to change something, they can. But for that, we need people who have courage, who have knowledge, who persevere, and who are consistently on this route, and who consistently struggle for the cause. Thank you.